Deja, hi, thank you so much for purchasing another reading. I hope you're well. Grab a sheet of paper and pen in order to take notes. I've already pulled your oracles off camera. We'll read those at the very end. The energy of my readings right now is about 3 to 5 months. I would strongly urge you to set a timer on your phone. Come back and watch this video. We're mid-July now, so come back and watch it like mid-September. And then come back and watch it. So watch this after Labor Day and then again before Halloween, okay? Sorry, that was my dog. Just that you can see how the energy is moving. Anything that I talk about of a predictive nature can tend to unfold between 3 to 5 days after the reading, but this whole thing's about 3 to 5 months or so. 3 to 5 months into the past, 3 to 5 months into the future, and all of the time span in between. How quickly things move, it really just depends on you and your willingness to surrender and allow things to happen as they happen, okay? So let's get a snapshot of what's going on in your life right now. Give me a snapshot of Deja's life right now, please. Spirit, thank you. It was so funny as I was meditating over the cards and doing my usual prayer, because I do my prayer off camera. I was asking for Archangel Michael, you know, for protection, and the very first oracle card that I pulled out was Archangel Michael. So you're definitely being protected. Okay. You know what? I'm not even going to take these, only because the first card that came out, I wasn't actually looking at it when it popped. So when I flipped it, I don't know if I flipped it in the right way, and I don't feel comfortable. So I'm going to start over. I'm going to start over because that didn't feel right. All right. Give me a snapshot. Give me a snapshot. On a snapshot, please. What's going on? Okay. I feel like in the center and the heart of the matter, there's, I don't know, a decision that's been made. At one point, maybe you were juggling something in regards to the future, but now it kind of feels like whatever you were planning or whatever you were working on isn't quite coming together. This could also be fear that your choice or your decision is never going to come to fruition. Whatever you decided, whatever you chose, because it kind of feels like whatever you did, you kind of are doing it scared, because this feels very much like fear. So you don't think that whatever you've chosen, whatever direction you've chosen to go in, or whatever it was that you chose to put your focus into, you don't feel very confident in the choice, and or you don't feel like whatever you've chosen, like you don't think it's like, you know, it's like not seeing a future in something. Okay. What past energy is influencing the present right now? What past energy is influencing the present? Okay. Well, this card came out again and literally in the same space, so I'm gonna take it. Wow. Okay, so here's a situation where it feels like there is a complete lack of motivation, or there's no action being taken within a relationship, or like, yeah, this is a relationship. I'm kind of also feeling as though something hasn't healed, something isn't healing, and you're also not putting in any effort or energy towards, like, somebody, this could be a relationship, but this literally could just be you not, you know, not investing the energy into this situation. This feels very, you could also be dealing with a energy of like codependency, because this doesn't feel like a very nurturing type of energy. But there's someone here that has not healed, so therefore there's no cycle that can get started. This is like a lack of movement, or lack of ambition or drive, lack of desire, no desire. No desire to heal a relationship or put work into a situation. But yet, okay, I'm not going to read any more to it. I'll clarify. I have a clarifying deck over here. Outside challenge to overcome. Outside challenge to overcome. Okay. Okay. So we have someone here. I have someone here. There could be something that comes out. I have been picking up this energy in my readings, my general readings, like certain lies or things coming to the surface that you were unaware of in the past. Somebody might have been trying to do something sneaky and get away with it, but it kind of feels like, this feels like somebody took some action, maybe trying to get away with something, trying to control or dominate a situation to keep somebody off balance, or to keep somebody just in a state of confusion. This feels like somebody also who, this is like an abuse of power. Somebody utilizes their position in your life in order to create static. So they use their position in your life to dominate their will onto you, to create, you know, some type of upheaval, or to kind of keep you in a loop. But I do feel like something's getting ready to come out. All right. Potential energy that may be approaching you. Potential energy that may be approaching. There's someone here that made a bad investment, poorly invested time. There may have been some loss, some financial loss. Here, somebody, like, there's loss. There's definite loss, finances. Could have even been like theft. You may have somebody here who may have stolen from you. They took action. And it's like somebody in it for the finances. This person, as an energy, like the energy of it, is somebody who's like really selfish and greedy, who's lazy, who don't want to do nothing. There's loss here, I do feel like, and it kind of feels like there's somebody here who's like totally stressing. Could be stressing about the fact that this may be coming out. All right. What do you need to release? What do you need to release right now? Oh, oh wow. Wow. So if this has, and this could feel like, now this could be a relationship, like I know you were more interested in like your romantic life. This could be either or. There's a lot of people here. The thing that you need to release, so if you've got some conflict going on with your family, Four of Wands, if you have conflict with your family, the thing to release is the energy of conflict. It's like dropping it, right? Eight of Cups, walking away from something that's emotionally no longer fulfilling, and that's how you find justice. Yeah. When the Justice card is out in the upright, same thing with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's in your favor. Justice is served in your favor, right? But in order for that to take place, you have to walk away and drop it. Whatever this is, whatever the conflict is, you have to drop it. And what's funny about, well, not haha funny, but like, yeah, it's like, this is like, I'm seeing like all the messages, the nuances. There's a bunch of different things going on here, but it's kind of like, in order for, because there's lies here, so you may have been in, if I'm looking just at this one row of like going back and forth about whether or not to deal with a situation or move on, because you see that there's been there's, you know, dishonesty or whatever. And so that could be that dishonesty, you know, yeah, it's gonna cause some conflict. But by making this kind of also feels like somebody's making a choice, maybe to pull, this is like a retraction of energy, pulling back your energy from someone who is like really controlling and dominating, who just wants control, right? And moving away from you. This is a relationship or a dynamic that's been in play for 10 months, 10 years, like it's long term. This is something that's rooted in foundation, right? Which makes it more difficult to walk away from. But the moment you walk away from it, justice would have been tower at the bottom of the deck, yo, literally. And it's gonna be public. Yo, this sounds very much like one of the most recent general readings, not the one I posted today, but like the one I did yesterday. This is kind of the same energy. Like whatever comes down, it's gonna come down and it's gonna be public. You may be in the public eye, or something's going to come out publicly that you were dealing. Yes. Oh, wow. So by you choosing to move away from the situation, you're absolutely going to have something come out, but it's going to be done publicly. This, whatever this dishonesty was, or whatever this, because this is like an unfaithful energy where there's like no loyalty. There's been no loyalty, and it's going to be made public. Once you choose yourself, you're going to have people out here playing victim, like, woe is me, they're not going to be happy, but it's their manipulation. This is somebody who may have done something in the past, right? They may have done something in the past, manipulated something in the past. And, you know, Saturn is retrograde right now. So is Neptune. So things that have been done in the past, karma, like this is a cycle of karma, like what goes around comes around. You're okay. You're okay. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're okay. Okay. What's the lesson here? Time-wise. What's the lesson? Go back. back in there. We'll take all of them. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. The lesson has a lot to do with finally laying down the burden, right? Finally laying down a burden, because there's a relationship on this board that has been weighing you down. It may have even been, like, again, this is something that's been long term. Judgment, while judgment does talk about reconciliation, opportunities for reconciliation, it does talk about somebody coming back around, right? It can be talking about somebody coming back around. But reconciliation does not mean reunion. For me, literally, reconciliation is more like acceptance. Acceptance of, you know, this is what it is, this is who they are, this is, you know, and understanding too that how people are, what people have done to you in the past, whatever, it's merely a reflection of who they are. It has nothing to do with you. That's what that judgment is. It's the acceptance of, you know what, it is what it is, you know. It's looking at the trash on both sides of the street and coming to terms with the situation as it stands, right? And even though you may still have love for this person, you have to understand, see, like, love yourself enough to know better, to want more for yourself, right? And it's like staying true to yourself, still operating from your heart space. Like, even though, you know, you may have been hurt in the past or whatever, it's like being able to stay in your heart space and still maintain this level of love in your heart, but also knowing when to release the situations that are no longer meant to be carried by you. Because whenever the 10 of Wands comes out to me, the 10 of Wands for me is it's a people-pleasing card. It's you doing all of the doing. And at some point, you get to the space where you start to feel the gravity of all of your doing, right? And you have new opportunities that could present themselves, but you don't even have the capacity to take them on because you're still carting around something that no longer is serving you any purpose. Whether that's, you know, emotionally, it feels more emotional and less. Ironically, it's not so much in the head space. It's kind of like carrying it in the actions, and the energy that you still give something, right? And this really is about learning to come to terms with the situation and no longer putting effort and energy towards things that aren't even good for you, you know? Yeah. Knowing your worth and understanding what you deserve and not accepting anything less, okay? What's the best course of action? Oh. Be confident in the decisions that you make. Know what it is that you want. Yes, and go after it. Allow things and cycles to end. Allow yourself to be reborn by focusing on solidifying your own foundation, working towards, you know, if you've suffered from some type of financial loss in the past, this is about focusing on, literally like focusing on your bag. Focus on you. Now that you know, once you release the situation, it's like when you're closing out cycles, once you can release this old situation that's been occupying your time, your energy, you know, it's staying in your energy field. The moment you release it, you can turn your focus on the things that really matter, like yourself, focusing on things that are going to, you know, put you on that path towards your purpose. You're protected. Literally move away from this drama, you know. Not taking any chances dealing with somebody who is insincere, because really they're unhappy and they're just trying to create confusion. They're trying to manipulate a situation. And whatever this is in your past, it's a missed opportunity, but the thing is that you don't even have fond memories of it anyway. Yeah. Look at all this new stuff. Okay. You're actually my only client today, so I'm gonna give you a little extra. Yeah, you're really only looking for reciprocity, and you're focused on self-love. I like it. Trust your intuition and move on. Listen to your intuition and move forward with this Chariot. Somebody is literally going to be heartbroken by your decision. But that's not your problem. I think you're more focused. I love the fact that you're not happy with the situation as it stands, and you're really just focused on something new. You would rather go for new opportunities than be stuck in this energy of whatever you were dealing with before. Yeah. And you know what? It's funny because even though there's hope, it's kind of like, well, the star card talks about hope and having hope. When it's in the upright, it's like, being very hopeful or whatever. But it's like, even though you may have been hopeful, there is something here that just does not work. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter how, it feels like it doesn't matter how much energy you put into it. It just doesn't work. It's not stable. It doesn't offer stability. It just offers yeah, look at all this conflict. It doesn't. This energy it doesn't grow. It's not. The Knight of Pentacles is out here twice in the reverse. This is like something that it's not meant to grow. This is not like, it's completely unstable. Yep, the World. You may even block this person. You may even elect to block this person. Yeah, you're gonna block this person. You're gonna block this person. Yeah. See, the thing is that they're going to come to you with some type of expression. You have somebody here who wants to come and tell you how they feel. They may have been very closed off emotionally before, but it's like they want to come towards you with this offer of going into a new cycle. The problem is what they're offering you is not a whole lot, and I'm already seeing that they're not a team player. This is not, this is somebody who's not very loyal, right? And it's just giving me third-party energy. It's like, just come be a part of this. Nah, this is not your burden. 10 of Wands in reverse. Put it down and go get your new start somewhere else. Woo! Okay. That was a lot. All right, let's look at your oracles, because that was a lot. All right. Take a step back. You're too invested. Put yourself first. Stop overextending. Self-sabotage, stop kidding yourself, open your eyes. Assert yourself, reclaim your power. You may be seeing synchronicities of 222. It's about independence and diplomacy. Remain balanced. Step into your power. You are the bomb. You can't do it on your own. Ask for help. And ironically, we have 2 other oracle cards that mention help and asking for help. Okay, so that's a big theme here. If you have a question, answers yes. Walk in your truth, be seen and heard. Authenticity is key. Remember to honor your ancestors. They are always with you. All right, then we have do the work. It's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. All right, and then we have 4 angel answers cards. The first one is the situation will improve. Listen to your intuition. A year from now, and helpful people. Now, helpful people can only be helpful to you if you accept help as it's being offered, okay? As well as opening yourself up to ask for the help that you need. Closed mouths do not get fed, okay? Don't allow your pride to keep you from asking for help that you really need. Ask for help. Angels are celestial beings who protect everyone, and the fairies say now is time to ask for angelic assistance. Abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks that you may have. In fairyland and human land, there's enough abundance for everyone. All right, then we have Francesca. What do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Play. Beloved one, it's time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we'll oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety, laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Amen. And finally, from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm, we have the Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. It's card number 44, so that number may also be significant for you. It's the last card of the deck. It is an ally and a challenger at the same time. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of the law. Certain events are fated to test your faith. Rather, find yourself within the web woven through your life, your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you've responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. All right, my dear, that concludes your reading. As always, this stays on the channel indefinitely. Watch as many times as you need to. If you have any questions or want to share your story with me as it relates to the reading, you are welcome to, but not obligated to, but you can comment below directly on the video. If you could also please give it a thumbs up to let me know that it hit some key points or gave you some clarity in certain situations that you're dealing with in the present moment. What else? Remember that Saturn is retrograde from now until December the 3rd. Neptune, oh no, I'm sorry, that's Neptune. Neptune is retrograde from now until December 3rd. Saturn is retrograding from now until October the 23rd. So literally whatever you've been witnessing or whatever you've noticed since the month of March, because that's when we went to pre-shadow for Neptune. Whatever you've noticed since March, pay attention to those themes. Whatever has come to light, whatever light has been shed on certain situations and aspects of your life, whatever you believe to be true, it is true. Trust your gut, right? You are no longer wearing rose-colored glasses. What you see is exactly what it is, okay? All right, my dear, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you are well. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.